What is going on, guys? Pat Damiano here, coming to you from the garage once again. And today I'm going to be walking you through a full body kettlebell and body weight workout that should take you right around 30 minutes. We're going to start off with a really awesome full body kettlebell complex. Then from there, we're going to be working our way into a nice and simple and short EMOM. You're not going to need a ton of equipment for this one. You're not going to need a ton of time, and you are not going to need a ton of space. Just a couple kettlebells in your body weight and you will be good to go. Now, before we get into the workout though, let's head to the whiteboard and talk about it. If you want to build functional strength, conditioning, and mobility using simple to follow and effective workouts, go ahead and click the link in my description below so you can save 75% off your first 4 weeks of training. 40 minutes a day, 4 times a week is all you need, and the best part is you can do them at home. All right, so here's what we've got on the menu for today. Like I said, we are starting off with our kettlebell complex, and that complex is going to look like this. You're doing 6 rows, right into 5 gunslingers, right into 4 cleans, right into 3 on each arm seesaw presses. So if you don't know what a seesaw press is, it's a cool little variation that you, pressing variation that you do with double kettlebells, which means this entire complex is going to be done with 2 kettlebells. Now, if you don't have doubles, that is totally fine. You can do this entire thing no problem with just 1 kettlebell. You will just do regular presses when you get to the seesaw presses because you can't alternate, and then you'll just switch sides. So for today, I'm gonna be resting about a minute to minute 15 seconds and doing 5 sets of this complex. After that, moving on to the second part, which is going to be a nice and efficient EMOM. So we're doing EMOM 15, so every minute on the minute for 15 minutes. Minute 1 is going to be anywhere from 6 to 8 single arm swings. Going to play around with the reps, seeing how heavy I get on that one. Then we're doing, in the second minute, it's going to be a max set of push-ups. So as many push-ups as I can possibly do in 1 set. So I'm not doing as many push-ups as I can in the entire minute. I'm going to do 1 max effort set, however many that is each minute. That's how many I get. I am done. I then rest and then get into my 3rd minute, which is going to be a 30-second front rack march. Then we go back to the top for our 4th, 5th, and 6th, and so on and so forth till we've done 15 minutes. Nice and simple, nice and straightforward, not gonna take a ton of time, don't need a ton of equipment, and we're gonna be hitting every part of our body in this one. All right, let's get after it. All right, final set on this complex. I actually did add in 1 more set. I'm not going too heavy today, so I'm moving a little quicker. So I did decide to throw in 1 more, but you don't have to. So 6 rows, 5 gunslingers, 4 cleans, 3 seesaw presses on each side. The rows are gonna be inside right here. Our gunslingers, if you don't know what a gunslinger is, it's basically swing up to the belly button height, and then you pull your elbows back, punch the kettlebells back out, swing, pull in, punch back out. It's like the middle point of a clean. It's actually a really good teaching tool for a clean. Then go right into 4 cleans, and then the seesaw presses look like this. So we're gonna finish in this clean position. You're gonna press 1 up, and then as you pull the other one down, press the other up. So you're alternating there. If you need a little help with your legs, okay, you can go here and then press up and get a little bit of a push-ups in there. Totally fine if you need to do that, all right? 6, 5, 4, 3, here we go. So just up to the belly button and a little pull back. Ooh, yeah, it's a nice little complex. I always like a double kettlebell complex. But didn't go crazy on that. You could really make that one difficult if you want, but I'm just not today. All right, done with those. Let's move into our EMOM. All right, we're heading into our final set of this EMOM. Starting off with the single arm swings. I've been doing 6 on each arm, and I'm gonna be sticking with that. I've got 36 kilos here for my non-Americans, 80 pounds for my Americans. On these single arm swings, what I want you to really focus on is 2 things. 1, really staying aggressive with the hips. A lot of people get a little lazy when it comes to doing single arm swings, and they don't use their hips enough or the same way they would 2-handed swings. And the other thing to focus on, and they kind of go hand in hand, is watch my opposite hand. So if I'm swinging my left hand's gonna go through, my right arm's gonna come back as well, and then as I swing up, they're both gonna come forward. That little propulsion forward with my opposite arm is gonna make these swings a lot snappier, right? Also, this last round isn't gonna be the greatest or most accurate EMOM ever in terms of time. I'm not gonna be using the clock because I wanna be talking just a little bit. and make sure I get my points across, all right? 6 on each side, here we go. Whew. All right, so we're into our last set of max push-ups here. You may know this from me already, but I tend to do max set push-ups every time I do push-ups. It's just because I like to switch up the variation that I'm doing each and every set. So I might just do regular push-ups one round, and then clapping push-ups the next round, and then maybe push-ups on the kettlebells the next. So I don't really set a number because I might be doing a easier or more difficult variation throughout the sets. So I just like to throw max in there, switch things up with the push-ups, and just kind of make it a little bit more interesting. So my last set is going to be with my hands on my kettlebells. Again, you can just do regular push-ups if you need to, as many as you can possibly do in one set. If you can only do a couple push-ups with your knees off the ground, do as many as you can. If it's like 3 or 4, great. Then bring your knees to the ground and do as many as you possibly can from there. All right, here we go. Whew, I'll take 24. It's my favorite number. All right, into our final exercise of this, and that's gonna be our front rack march or front rack carry. There's gonna be 2 different ways you can hold the kettlebell. If you have 2, you're gonna hold it in this front rack position. If you only have 1, you'll hold it in this goblet position with both hands, right? And from there, you're gonna be marching in place. If you have space and you wanna turn this into a carry, then by all means, go ahead. Either way, we're doing 30 seconds, wrapping this one up. Here we go. Elbows in nice and tight. Get the knees up. 30 seconds. If your kettlebell is not heavy enough to really challenge you for something like this, then feel free to do it for longer. Do it for 40 seconds, 45. Go for the whole minute, okay? Switch things up however you need to with what you have access to make it difficult for you. So you're still getting in a good workout. And good. Woo. And just like that, guys, that is a wrap. That's all I got for you today. I personally was pressed on time for today, so that workout was absolutely perfect for me. But you can switch this up however you need to based on how much time that you have. So if you have some more time, you're more than welcome to make this Kettlebell Complex 6 or 7 sets, or you can make this EMOM 18 minutes or 21 or so on and so forth. However much time you have, that's the beauty of a workout like this, is you can make it fit your schedule with whatever you've got. You make this workout 20 minutes, you can make it 45 minutes, whatever you got. Regardless though, you don't need a ton of space, you don't need a ton of equipment, and you don't need a ton of time. If you enjoy workouts like this and want to do them with a little bit more structure, go ahead and click the link in my description below so you can get 75% off your first 4 weeks of training. 40 minutes a day, 4 times a week is all you need, and the best part is you can do them at home, all right? I appreciate you guys sticking around. If you like this type of content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.